by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Favorite part is on the
Yeah, you know what it is. We the head honchos. The number one podcast of Rellz and Blacko. We hitting hard. We got the balls. We at the top. Whoa. Just tune in every Monday at 9 for your favorite show. The Relaxation Hour. Yeah, you know what we be on. Might interview your favorite artist. Play your favorite song. Reporting live from NY. We up in every borough. Not to mention we worldwide. Got the game in the chokehold. We keep it ish poppin'. How you love that? Forever at the top. How you love that? We the life of the party, how you love that? Showing love to the artists, get it right back. So light you up an L and just kick back. We bout to get it poppin', is you ready yet? This show is for the real ones and the pretty ladies. Can't forget about my riffos and the project babies. It's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh, it's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh, okay. It's the Relaxation Hour. Ooh, it's the Relaxation Hour. Okay. Ooh.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rellz Relaxation Hour podcast. I'm your host, Rellz, joined by the ever-so-loving Blacko himself. What's going on?
What's good, brother? What's going on?
Yep, chilling. Every week, I'm going to find new ways to introduce you.
Keep it simple. Blacko. That's it. They know me.
Nah. They know you, but they don't know you.
Nah, they know me, man. That's it. They know enough about me. Listen, how much shit I be talking about myself on this goddamn show? They know me. They know me more than a lot of people do.
Yeah, that's true. What's going on, though?
Shit, chilling, man. You know, same old shit. Long work day. Holidays this week coming up. I don't really care. I just want my days off, but that's it. Other than that, that's about it.
You don't care about the food?
Listen, just that day, because by the time I'm lying. By the time Friday night come, I ain't gonna give a fuck about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because you know this, I eat all that, I make all that shit during the year. So to me, it's nothing. You know, I got a bunch of fam coming up too, because you know, like I told you, my cousin know last. So I got some of my Philly fan coming up. I ain't seen them in years, so that's interesting.
They're making a weekend out of it since they're gonna be up here for that.
Yeah, because the original plan was, you know, that was the Thanksgiving for my mom's hosting because it was coming.
Okay.
And that was my cousin's request. That's what she wanted to do. So untimely things happen. So you know, we still gonna go along with it. But you know, I'm gonna get my food and back to the room. Game time.
Facts. Because you know Call of Duty will be heavy this weekend.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm on a traveling Xbox this weekend, man.
And I'm not gonna have my son either. Oh man.
Hoochie Daddy father this weekend.
Probably so, right? Fuck around, right? Probably so. I can't call it.
Man, I'm enjoying semi-vacation. Today was great. I slept all day. Tomorrow I got to work. Then I'm off for the rest of the week. So I'm okay with that.
Listen, man, I just checked my day. I got 2.5 days left, but I got to use one. So technically I got 1.5 days. So hopefully we'll see what's going on with that. I'll be dying to use that shit. So
you trying to use it this weekend?
Nah, honestly, I was going to use it Wednesday. I'm going to take Wednesday off so I can have, 5 days off. But,
you off Friday?
Yeah, I'm off Thursday and Friday.
Oh, so it's lit this weekend.
Hopefully.
We'll be partying.
Listen, cocaine and hookers, baby.
No. Take away the hookers.
Cocaine and hookers.
Yo,
man.
That's a funny situation. Funny you say that, right?
Yep.
This weekend, right? Because I went to Black Tigers this weekend.
How did you enjoy that?
She was whack. Some dude tried to get me jammed up right in front of my girl, right? Like, I'm like, he's like, yo, it's all about the hoes this weekend. I'm like, nigga, what is wrong with you?
I'm like, that's what's up. You enjoy yourself.
I'm like, nah. It's like, that niggas is wild. Always praying on my downfall. See, trying to end my relationship. You see this shit? That was always working, man.
I mean, if they know you got a shorty, then
she was right in front of me.
But you know how it goes, though. Some people really don't be knowing what's what. They probably think she's with you, or y'all probably just doing y'all, but they really know sometimes I don't know the situation with y'all. Like, that's like me walking up to you on
bro, he knew it. Yeah. Bro, he knew it.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's like me walking up to you like, yo, that's like it's all about these hoes this weekend. Let's do what it do in front of her. You know what I'm saying? That just being like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah, then she would have stabbed you.
And you.
Well, no, she'd have stabbed you first for actually saying it. Speaking of which, there you go. Hey, babe. See, she'd have stabbed you. Yeah.
But nah, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, you know it's crazy, right? You know our last week episode, yeah. I know a lot of people was watching, right? And I got hit with a question too.
Mm-hmm.
I got hit with a Q&A. That's like that. I'm trying to remember it. So it was more so what the fuck was the question? Have you ever been so chivalrous to a person who wasn't back to you and didn't make you move differently? And that question's for me and you.
So pretty much trying to say, have you ever been a good guy and you didn't feel like it was
No. You know how we talk about the whole chivalry thing, like we do this, you do that, you know, like you saying with your lady.
Something so simple as opening the door for somebody and they not saying thank you.
Yeah, say mostly like you ever been like let's see, like say like I always say like a 730 or 60-40. Let's say like shit like that. And it's to the point that you know you wasn't receiving the end as well, to a point it changed your whole mindset.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak from my current relationship.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna say it's more like
you gotta speak for your current in general.
No, because it's an actual reason why you say that. So it's I want to say 60-40 her to me because I can recognize that she does more things for me than I do for her. So.
See, no, go ahead. That's what I'm saying. That's the question. But has it changed us to the point that she scaled back? Like, nah, I'm not doing it no more.
I'm be honest with you. No, she hasn't. But
see, that
it also made me realize that I need to step up more.
Okay, all right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's a learning experience.
Nah, see, yeah, that's that. Because I was like, yo, when I asked that question, I was like, what you mean? What you talking about? Because they watched the show too. They didn't want to be named. But I said, that's fine. I said, appreciate you watching the show and all that. And I hit the question. I was like, damn. Okay, that's a good question. Well, so my answer is yes. I have been in that situation, and has it changed me? Of course it has. It definitely will definitely put you in the mindset to where you be something like, I'm not doing this no more. But then again, it's like it's fucked up because that means it'll alter how you are.
And it also could scar you for your next relationship. Because you might automatically think that she's just like the last one, or vice versa.
I mean, yes and no, but in general, like that shit put me in the bad shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing none of this shit no more. And like you said, it definitely trickles down to the next one. Everybody goes to that problem, male, females, all that shit. Like, you know, you have females that have been through harsh relationship with guys to the point when a good guy come, they change all that shit for them. They don't know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But just like dudes, honestly, us guys, we always talking about like, yo, females is the worst. They don't know when they got a good dude, second and third. I was about to say niggas too, but no, guys do that shit as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, I think we do it much more worse than others because how we lash out is, well, I ain't say we, how men lash out is, they play with the feelings of multiple women. Whereas you have women who be also like, I don't trust you, I don't listen to that. And they'll get frustrating after a while. Because you be just like, listen, I'm trying to be this, that, and the third for you. You ain't seeing it. You know, stuff like that. So to answer your question, viewer, yes, I have. And yes, it have changed me. And yes.
And as you can see, everybody, he's become more light-skinned now because of it.
Nah, I ain't like
No.
Hell no.
Look, listen, every relationship is either going to shape you up to be a better person or it's going to change you for the worse. There's really no in between. To be totally honest with you.
Everyone I've been in, I say change me for the better. Everyone. Because you're gonna learn what you're gonna learn from your past mistakes into your next one.
Yep.
You're gonna have mistakes in every relationship you go through. Now, if you're doing the same shit that you're doing in your past ones, then you're the problem. Straight like that, you're the problem. And I can admit, I was the problem for a lot of relationships in my life.
I can admit the same thing.
I was a problem. Because I'm not gonna lie, I done said this shit before. I didn't care about other people's views or feelings at times. I care more about mine. And I blame that first heartbreak I got in my life. That shit molded me to just fuck it, get it where you fit it. But everyone gets better. Everyone, every single one. That's why I commend people that get married early. Cause obviously y'all seen something I want y'all to get married early. Or something I commend the ones that get married later because they know the shit that they've been through.
Mm-hmm.
They found that one. I'm ready. Boom.
I just
So
feel
yeah.
like the older you get, the more you have to understand not to play with people's feelings.
Listen, man, the older I get, I realize, man, that being lonely shit is whack. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is dumb. Why? That's why I be seeing people mad older, they'll be like, "What's your reason?" And you know, what I'm saying most of the older guys, they'll tell you, "Listen, I try to be a player all my life. You know how old motherfuckers talk. I try to be a player. I try to do this and the third. She just wasn't with it."
Nah, and
Okay,
then it's like at a certain point, you run out of chances to find them one.
that's why I always say shout out to our generations. I'm not gonna lie, our generation changed my views on marriage because our generation I see more with the married, the family shit. The ones ahead of us, if I was to follow that, I wouldn't be married. I wouldn't have no kids. None of that shit.
But
Cause
the generation before that one was the ones that stayed together and married for 1,000 years. It
what's
almost
going on?
seems like it skips certain generations.
Yeah,
Like our grandparents were the ones we seen that they stayed together forever. Our parents was the ones that we seen do it on our own. Our generation was kind of like at first almost like, oh, we're gonna be the players, and then you got to a certain point where they all kind of start to settle down when they got older. The
facts.
younger generation, they just know there's just no hope for them.
Oh, that's facts. That's super facts. Cause I'll no young. You know, what funny the young generation is. They kind of they got no guidance
Mm-hmm.
on what's going on. Even if you try to talk to them, they got no guidance. Like it's funny today. Like a little while ago, right? Um, I went to the store and I seen a couple of little homies, whatever. I had a conversation, and I was talking to them, and they little bloods too, whatever the case may be. Now, like I told you before, I had past gang affiliations, So I'm hearing them talk, and he's like, "Yo, our generation of this blood shit is better than y'all's." So I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, now I'm curious. I'm like, even I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. I'm curious. What make y'all think y'all better, bro? The little motherfucker had the nerve to tell me because we got all the bitches. Excuse my language, viewers. We got mad bitches. We got money, and we got more bodies, and all my generation of bloods is in jail. I was like, "Yo, you know what? Y'all have a good night."
He low key convicted himself already.
Cause yo, first and foremost, I know y'all see shit on my finger. It's my son toys. First and foremost, when he said that to me, I'm like, yo, do you know, like, see, this is what I mean, how y'all lost structure because one, you had the ones before me and before them trying to get out of jail. They was going through all the bullshit in jail. Now they on the streets. Now they on the streets. They teach y'all the rights and wrongs of what they did not to do, and y'all just doing the opposite, and y'all don't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I laugh. Like, yo, you did you just say that shit to me seriously? And I thought about it. I'm like, yo, 2006 to 2012 was a wild time for them boys. Cause think about how all the young boys that died between that time, wars with other projects and all that shit. So it's like, yo, y'all bugged out, man.
That's crazy. You said because we got more bodies. Like,
Bro, I laughed. So I looked at him. I was just like, if we
like
about to
honestly, it's
if we
nothing to
about to
really
pick this
brag
out, too,
about.
like it's not. It's really not. You don't get no strikes for that. All that means in the culture, you the ones to get sent on dummy missions. Oh, you want to brag about that? Go ahead. Go ahead. You get locked up. Now what? You behind you in jail, you behind the wall, and guess what? You gonna keep repping.
I
Like,
don't know, bro.
this shit is so different, man. Like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I don't know, bro. Like that's why I said this generation, and this generation has that habit of how can I say this? That this generation has that habit of I and this it's like more than just this generation, this younger generation, but as you see too, these little niggas right here don't know how to let go. Like, and when I say let go, like these young niggas will cheat on their girls, whatever the case may be. The girls want to leave them alone, and these niggas is not letting these girls go.
True. That's why you have a lot of murder, suicides, murder, killed, bro. Every day I'm on the news. I'm reading, man killed girlfriend, boy killed girlfriend, man killed ex-wife. It's like what's going on? Like what's
Mm-hmm.
up with it? And the ages be crazy. Sometimes it be people our age, or just be
Mm-hmm.
younger, or be younger. Let me
Mm-hmm.
say something. I've been in love. I've been in probably three types of love. I've been in super love, and love, and love. Never once I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this bitch out.
Right. Like, like it's never been a thought, right? Like ever.
I'm gonna take this bitch out. After I take her out, I'm gonna go sit in my car and take myself out.
Because I think in the moment of delusionalness, I don't care if that's a word or not. These dudes snap, kill a girl, and then be like, "Oh shit, I killed her. What am I gonna do next?" And then be like, "I'm gonna go to jail for this." Nah, I'm not going to jail. Boom, kill yourself.
And bro, let me say something to you. Like I said, I've been in three stages of love. You know, like, and it's like, yo, listen, if shit happen, y'all break up, it's gonna stay. It's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt. Anybody saying in front like it don't hurt, it's gonna hurt. But it's not gonna hurt for me to go get the gun or the knife and just take it to them. Or I don't want to see you with the next person. Of course, I don't want to see you with the next person because I feel the next person can be better than me. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not gonna be also. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take them out. I'm not with it. I don't have it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say I don't have it in me. I'm not. Nah.
No, no, I feel you.
Open
Trust me,
no
I feel you.
relationship. Nah. I ain't.
It's
Nah.
it's it's not because it's not something we ever think of doing. Like it never like our mind frame doesn't be like, oh my god, yo, she left me, yo, I need to make sure she ain't with nobody else. Like, yo, let me kill her.
But that's what it really comes down to, son. It really comes down to like every day you gonna read down the paper about these murders, suicide, or murder. You be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? That y'all out here killing these relationships. What's up with you? Like I just read today. Matter of fact, before we got on, I was reading today. A dude in Florida shot his shorty because she knocked on his door. Because she basically knocked on his door. He's in the crib with another girl. So instead of him opening the door, just getting caught, yo, you got me. He took it to the gun and shot her in good old Florida.
I'd, I'd rather just been like, yo, I'm caught. Cause now you're going to jail, dummy.
Bro, this is the shit I'm talking about. I just read another thing. Some dude drove from, I forgot what state he drove to, but he drove to Detroit because he heard his ex was moved on with somebody else. Mom, but she moved to a whole other state. You mad because she was somebody else?
And he
How the
drove
fuck
to Detroit.
he drove? He came from the south at that to go all the way to Detroit and killed her. Like
Yeah.
that's
So now my
that's
bro,
premeditated at its finest.
bro, if you to put that much effort into saving your relationship, like
Bro, some of these relationships ain't saving. Some people just that's why when I hear certain people, females complain about dudes and all that, I'm like, yo, do you know there's a lot of women out there that got it way worse than what y'all complaining about?
mm-hmm.
Like, do you really hear these stories?
Like you're not realizing there are certain females who want your position, and you over here
Crazy.
because some of the women complain about dudes that they with. It don't even really be anything really serious, but for them it is. But it don't really be serious if you break it down. Some of the thing is just some women complain. Some women can complain about a relationship because it's just materialistic stuff that they're lacking. Oh, like I seen him, I seen her, I seen him buy his girl this. Why you can't buy me that?
Yeah, bro, I'm saying, you know how I got, funny shit, no bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I went through a period of time being single, and I used to, even when I even wasn't single, I used to
Exactly,
be,
Kitty.
I'd be on a train, I'd be chilling, and I see people in relationships, I watch and learn of what they doing, especially if I see the lady smiling and all that, I watch and learn, like, okay, all right, okay. I'll be taking notes like that's just National Geographic. It's a simple fact. Maybe I'm not doing that. Maybe if I try what he's doing, maybe that'll work. The laughing, the joke, and the bringing the rose and all that. Well, flowers, flowers, yeah. I'm not gonna say that I was bringing the flowers, but no, bringing food counts. Bringing food to
Bringing food.
females.
Listen,
That's
bringing food is a love language. What's
first of
wrong
all,
with you?
you bring a female food. That's equivalent to bringing flowers, bouquets, all that shit, all that. So That's how I watch. I watch and I learn because sometimes you need that. It's not. It's never bad to be a student. You're never too old to be a student. And that's me. I'm a student. I'm a student in the game.
Bro, we never stop learning.
Oh, that's facts. That's super facts.
In life, if you think that it's time for you to stop learning, then you don't need to be here no more. Because you're gonna learn something new every day.
Nah, yeah, man. Like I'm learning right now. Apparently, be back to gay bashing again.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that amongst a bunch of other things. But before we do that, let's get into the sponsors first. Shout out to 2920 Clothing. As you can see, I got my shirt on. You can see he got his shirt on. As you can see, he still ain't make my shirt yet.
This
but
is
anyway,
come on, stop. This I gotta fuck. It's a shirt.
I'm gonna do this every week until I get a shirt.
Obviously, this is a summertime.
I'm gonna do this every week until I get a shirt. I'm gonna do this every week until I get a shirt. So anyway, moving on. Shout out to Bobby D Customs. Was established in October of 2019 in Yonkers by Marcus Cruz. Bobby D Customs. By which way I went to high school with. Very great dude. He's been going strong for over 3 years and has been getting a buzz a lot around, and not only in just NYC but worldwide as well. Bobby D Customs offers a different piece for every single individual. He offers tees, tanks, pullovers, sweaters, zip-ups, and also offers baby clothing, youth, and women's wear. In closing, Bobby D is looking to venture out in the near future and open a storefront in his hometown of the Boogie Down Bronx. If you're interested in ordering an item, feel free to reach him at www.instagram.com/Bobby D Customs, or you can also look him up on Google Shops at Bobby D Customs. Second sponsor, Credit Envy. If you need help building or repairing your credit, tap in with Credit Envy Repair and let them take control of your life and your financial future. Don't hesitate. Get your free consultation today. You can call at 203-822-7005, or you can text at CE support at creditenvy.com. Instagram page, Credit Envy Repair. Facebook page, Credit Envy Repair, and at www.creditenvyrepair.com. And last but not least,
you got to start doing this at the end of the show.
I do it. I should start doing it at the beginning of the show. But but we got into a good topic tonight, so I just kept going. But to start on and then to finish it off, the Evening Rush Network. Shout out to the Evening Rush Network. You can catch Evening Rush Network at the eveningrushnetwork.com, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You can also hear us all on Anchor.fm, iHeartRadio, Pandora Radio, Odyssey, iTunes Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Spreaker, or you could download the Evening Rush Network on the app at Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Apple Watch, or Apple Fire Stick. And there's a bunch of shows on the network that I'm pretty sure you'll find something interesting. You can't go wrong with any of the shows on the network. So tune into the Evening Rush and you get the app on the Google Store or the Apple App Store. So, okay, so back to the comments. So that was a lot. Shout out to the comments. KD said, people are ungrateful. Most feel entitled and spoiled. And he also said, I do the same, Blacko. Sometimes your downfall is the penalty you pay for not learning from others.
Hey, listen, this is like, and I'm quite sure, another thing we're gonna have a conversation with during this segment today. Friendships. And I'm talking about the whole learning thing. I learn from my friends. My friends has taught me a lot. And I'm quite sure and this is something that we're gonna dive into.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
I learn from my friends a lot. Like each one of them I learned something from. You know what I'm saying? Whether how to be yourself, what to do, what not to do, relationship shit wise, things that stuff like that. All the positive things I learned from my guys, even some of the negative things I learned. So as far as like you said, learn from others, KD, you're right. You are absolutely right. Because if you don't learn from others, then what? You gonna think you're gonna go around the world and think you know everything? Nah, no. I'm not gonna lie. That's why a lot of my relationships fell back in the day, because I thought I knew everything. Well, I ain't say I thought I knew everything. I didn't really give a shit to learn. So, hey, listen. But now I learned, man. Shout out to all my friends, males, the females, all that. I learned a great deal from them. Even my exes. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from y'all too. But y'all ain't get no shout out. But
Hey, I was just about to say, you growing up a lot. Here we go. And then you with that. I take that back now. But I mean, I get it, like you said. Bro, I get it. Like you said, friends friends will either steer you in the right direction or steer you in the wrong direction. There won't be no in between. Like honestly, you will have friends, I always say associates or acquaintances, who will sit here and tell you, oh, it's okay to go cheat, but then sit there and be the most faithful person in the world. So it's like, if you're being faithful, why can't you help me be faithful? And I'm not gonna say help me in a sense where you're telling me, but sometimes it's good to hear that from your friends, to hear them be like, yo, bro, you got a good one, yo. Why are you fucking it up?
True.
But sometimes dudes are so built up on this whole macho thing, is like they don't want to come off sounding so soft if they tell you that. And it's not even being so, honestly, I respect those who would tell me that more than they would tell me, yo, go out there and keep cheating.
Let me say something to you. These are the ones I talk to. If I ever decide to talk about relationship shit, I'll talk to my homies that's married. I'll talk to the ones that've been in relationships for a certain amount of time. I'm not talking to nobody that's been in a relationship for like 6 months. You can't give me no advice. You can't give me no advice. You've been in a relationship 6 months. I
can't get a relationship from somebody who's been divorced like twice either.
That too. You can't tell me absolutely shit. Twice, you the problem. You are the problem. You've been divorced twice. But nah, real shit. Like, if you have longevity on your relationship, then I can talk to you like, yo, listen, this, that, and the third, boom, boom. Just to talk. Because sometimes, we all need that type of talking to. You might go to some things where you don't want to keep bothering and you want to talk to somebody. You might not can't talk to your significant other about it. Let's be very real. Of course, a lot of men be open with their significant others. Some shit you just not, y'all can't have a conversation about. Some shit you cannot. And the only reason I say that, I'm not trying to say everybody's the same way. I say that because you might try to have a conversation about it. You might feel the same way about something. They might not agree on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just gonna go left.
Mm-hmm.
Then now what? Now you back to ground zero to like, yo, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? What's going on here?
KD said men think women wouldn't leave. Women think their men would change.
What you said?
He said men think their women won't leave. Women think their men will change.
I'm gonna dive in this one more time before we move on for a little softy stuff. That's a 50-50. Because these new women is out. These new women is like peace. But no, I give them credit though. The new women is quick to bounce, but at the same time, they'll try to still hold faith. But we're in the era of pride now. Pride is a killer. Especially if they know something's wrong. If they know something's wrong or something to be addressed, maybe pride hold them back. Men do the same thing. Men was that pride. Remember, the roles have reversed now in the last damn near 10 years. The men have took more of the stance of like, yo, I want this to work, I want that to work, I want this. Well, you have the women who's been now they on the defensive end instead of being offensive. Nah, you did this. Nah, you could have did that. You had a chance to do this, had a chance to do that. To the point now, what happens when two people become defensive?
It's just one gigantic wall now that nobody's willing to break it.
Mind you, a lot of shit could be fixed. It's just if understanding, a lot of people understand, and I need viewers out there. I need y'all to understand this shit too. Understanding each other is the ultimate key. Ultimate. No disrespect. We already know what that is. I told Rellz the other day, I was like, yo, if I dealt with somebody and I have a friend that be on some shit like, yo, I don't like your shorty for X, Y, Z, whatever reason. You ain't got no legit reason, like no legit beef. You just don't like off the rip. You and your relationship's about to be fractured. Because how you off the rip don't like somebody?
Especially with no legit reason why.
No legit reason. No legit. Or if I meet, like, say if I go to, I meet her friends, and just say, nah, I don't fuck with him. Fuck y'all, nigga, I don't know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the crazy part, it'd be like that at times. You could meet a female friend, oh, what up, the second and third, or something like, nah, they don't like you. Fuck, they don't like me for. All right, cool. Or you be like, yo, talk to one of your homegirls, like, nah, I'm not a jacker. What you not jacking for? What's your problem?
You know what that is, right? A lot of that is a female seeing how he treats that girl and realizing that she don't have a man that treats her that way.
True. But my thing is, one thing about me, like if I not like if I ever dealt with that, I always keep an eye on the dude that feel that way, because it's like, yo, what you feel that way for? What's this legit reason? You just met me, shook my hand, to about nah, you don't jack me.
Okay, so to piggyback off of what I just said too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could look at it like a woman might not like a woman might not like her homegirl's man because that man might have given her homegirl more than what she's ever gotten, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's just flip it. A man might not like a woman. A man might not like his man's girl because if they were single for, let's just say, if they were single for so long, and now he's all settled down and now he's doing more relationship shit, he might feel like he's losing his friend.
See what Don said? Most men change their positions, and these women are straight disrespect. It has become that. It has become that.
Like you said, in the last 2 years, the roles have reversed a lot. The men seem to be more of the "I want to settle down now" thing, and the women seem to be more of the "you got one, you got." And I want to attribute that to the fact that women. I may feel like women feel like they have more options, so it's easier for a woman to be like, "Okay, you messed up, so now I can move on."
But here's a different type of options, though.
No, I agree because I know where you're going with it.
They can have options you want, but also your options might mean you just might be a body that's assisted. You could be an option. You might think. Listen, man. Everybody gets wine and dine. If a man see a female he want to take the bed, he gonna wine and dine her. And dudes go that length. They'll go that length to spend the bread, take you out to dinner, make you feel all nice and special. And once it happened a couple of times, then what? Now you're not the same dude that that you've been with for quite some time, who's fighting to get your attention. Then now what? What happens? Now you just find a nigga that just did the same thing I did in the beginning, doing it now.
KD said women used to cook like their mothers, now they drink like their fathers.
Yeah, I'm out. Yo, good night, y'all.
The funny thing is that he's not lying.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not lying.
That's true.
Some women nowadays are more worried about going out and hanging out than they are worried about taking care of their kids.
True.
And then Don said, no, it's because women have got more power and money now.
Listen, my thing is, and I'm one of those, it don't matter how much power you got, how much money you got. If you dealing with me, we here with it. We equal 50-50. We eye to eye. We shoulder to shoulder. I'm not in front of you. I'm not behind you. We shoulder to shoulder. We together. We equal. Give a fuck how much. I could have $1 million to your 500 a week. I'm not gonna belittle you. Nah, if I got $1 million, you good.
Is her $1 million your $1 million?
No.
Oh.
No. We ain't married. No. You married or you good? First of all, listen, man. My thing is this: if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm down with you. Everybody who has dealt with me, whether I had an asshole tendencies on that, when I was down with them, I'm down with them. They already know they ain't have to worry about that shit. But at the same token, like I said, if I got $1 million, you making a little $500 a week, you ain't got to worry about it. Because you might not can't pay for something. Yo, hey, go get that. Go do that. Go do this. Go do that. Yo, we out. You know what I'm saying? So, and then what?
Mm-hmm.
But now we in the era where, like Don just said, it might be role reverse. You might get looked down upon. Oh, he ain't got that much money as me. He ain't got this, that, and the third. So it's like, really?
You know what? That's actually a good point. And we're gonna get back on that before we kind of change the subject. But we're gonna get back on that. We're about to take a quick break because we have the 31-minute mark already. If you're looking to get a show on the Evening Rush Network and you don't know how to do it, this is how you do it.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
I don't know if that was a mixture of clapping and gunshots, or if that was just clapping.
That's a mixture of Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, exactly. But so we back and we're just talking about a bunch of things right now. But what we were just talking about was a woman feeling like she has more power. I guess you could say more power and control nowadays because she has more money in the relationship. And the funny thing about that is that a lot of women feel like maybe because they might make the because the thing. Okay, let me ask you a question, Blacko. I want your honest opinion, and you too, KD too, because I know you in the comments. Darn too. A woman, let's just say a woman makes 100,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's just say she nice crib, nice car. You know, she's financially set off.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's dating the dude from the streets,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now the dude from the streets. Oh, thanks, man! Congratulations on being the #1 show on the network. Thanks. I mean, hard work pays off.
Appreciate it. You know, we still working hard, man. We trying, man. We trying.
Yeah,
Nah, but definitely appreciate it. Shout out to the fans, definitely for that, because that contributes to the fans, yo. So shout out to everybody that's been tuning in with us. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah, definitely. So back to what I was saying. So now you got the woman making $100,000 a year. She dates thug from the streets, whatever. Obviously, he's going to gravitate to her because that's where she got all the bread, whatever. Let's just say, right? Do you feel like that as a woman? Do you think that her as a woman?
I
apologize. Do you feel like her as a woman may now feel like she has more control over him, meaning like she can dictate what he does, where he goes, you know, his movements, where he needs, like if she may give him like a certain time he needs to be back in the crib because she has the power, the money, you know what I'm saying?
But no, I mean it depends on the type of man she deal with. Like you said, if you're dealing with a guy on the street, you'd be very surprised. A lot of these women, you know, especially in that type of corporation, they have that type of money. That's the type of men they like dealing with because they don't like dealing with the kind of guys they work with, which will be smart. But no, they like dealing with the street guy. They like dealing with that thrill, that edge. You know what I'm saying? So that's just dumb. But I mean, honestly, I haven't heard a story where, you know, in my life, like knowing, have somebody said like, you know, they dealt with somebody in that type of situation and they try to belittle them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I see it on social media a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I see it on, you know, social media, you know, everything in social media nowadays. So I see it on there. But as far as me seeing like knowing somebody personally, nah, I don't. So I really can't answer that.
Mm.
And but most of the time it be these youngins. It don't be like people our age. It be the youngins.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, girls, females our age, some of them are looking for the same thing we're looking for. You know, we'd be surprised. There's a lot of females our age and above that's looking for love, that's looking to settle down, but they just attract the wrong ones. Or the right one approaches them, they don't know if that's the right one, not because they so much used to tracking the wrong ones that the right one be passing.
You guys, yeah, you got some women who have a certain attraction to a certain type of dude that, let's just say, like, I want to say like me and you, nice guys, right? And
I am a nice guy.
No, I know. This is what I'm saying. Me and you, nice guys.
Extent.
Yeah, but to an extent where being the nice guys that we are would not be good enough for a certain female because maybe we don't have that extra hood in us, or maybe we won't go out and slap the first dude we see, or we won't shoot the first dude we see. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, I'll tell you right there, and I want all the, you know, I'll keep it always stacked. I'm not the partying type. I'll go to get together before I go to a party. I don't care to drink, but I'll sip something. I don't care. Like I said, once I don't care to drink, I don't smoke. So don't look for, if you looking, you know, see what type of person I am, that's not my qualities. You want to go party? Go ahead. I'll see you later. We'll get up later. I don't give a fuck about parties. Parties is not my thing. Why? One, I used to go to parties, but I did a lot of shit in my teens that as I got older now, I don't care to do, especially when it comes to liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Especially kind of like I was drinking bottles. We used to get popping bottles when I was younger. We was going to these clubs when I was younger. The Club Avalon, you know, all the other shit they was having downtown. I don't care for none of that now. I'm at an age where it's like, yo, listen, this dude's a homebody. He gonna want to do the dinners. He gonna want to do, let's go out and do some Dave and Buster's type shit. Let's go mini golf. I'm that type of guy. That's me. So
I just want to sit at home and watch Lifetime movies.
I'm not doing that.
I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
I'm not doing that.
There's nothing wrong with it. I could put you on a couple of good ones.
No, you cannot.
I can. Trust me.
I don't want to. Lifetime is one channel I get no burn from me. I think I seen one Lifetime movie that had me like, yeah, this is why I don't watch this channel.
Nah. You watching the wrong one, dude.
I can't do it, man. I really legitimately can't, man. Like that's just me. Like See, we got off subject. This is why.
We did. No, we didn't.
This is why I say. This is why I say I don't like doing time. This is why I don't like topics.
We didn't get off subject.
No, we're not off subject. This is what I'm saying. We can talk about so much shit freely without topics.
Yeah, but now we got about 20 minutes left, and now we're gonna get into a topic. And I got a topic. Well, it's not a topic per se, but we're gonna get into this whole back to the question that I asked earlier on Facebook.
Which question?
The question about the friendship thing.
You do a lot of Facebooking today. I was memeing today.
That's how you know when I was off. That's how you know when I'm off, though. That's how you know.
I was memeing today. You was using a lot of quotes to the point I was like, I can't keep up.
I'm not going to front. You know what? I'm not going to front. I discussed this with you. I discussed this with my girl. I think I even told Dawn. I was in my feelings today. And I'm not even going to lie. I felt some type of way. And, you
put a post about you and your feelings. I know that.
Yeah. Fuck you. And I'm not even going to lie. It burned me. It bothered me. I had a friend who I considered a brother. We hung out a lot over the last couple of years. Shit. The last, I want to say 2000, 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
So you're talking about almost 20 years. And, I go on social media yesterday and I see that he had a whole baby shower. And I didn't even know he had a baby on the way at all. And mind you, he hung out with us in the summertime on a boat ride. He came on Marty's birthday, whatever the case may be. And this was not even something brought up at all. So when I asked him about it yesterday, it was just like 101 different answers as to why, not even why I didn't get an invite, but more of him pretty much kind of turned it on himself to make it look like he wasn't even happy about it. So therefore, but then yet there are mutual friends of ours that was there. So now my thing is, how do you obviously you realize you put yourself or you put your friends on a different level, or people that you consider friends, that you consider brothers, on a different level that you put them on from the rest of the people. And then situations like these happen, and it's almost like, where do you go from there?
All right, my take on that, I had a similar situation like that before, and I ain't gonna say I took it personal, but it definitely had me like, word, I bet. But I'll say this though,
nah, bro, I ain't gonna front. I took this one personal. I took this one personal, and it's not even, and it's just not that one situation. It's a bunch of situations that kind of. And I guess yesterday was almost like a breaking point, because, I had another family member who, literally, we don't speak like we used to, but he was still like my brother, and we grew up that way. And, the one of the last few times I talked to him, it was like, oh yeah, by the way, I was going to get married this weekend, but, she's sick and I'm sick, so it's not going to happen. And it's like, damn, you so I'm calling you and you're now telling me this now, like a couple of days beforehand, and then he didn't get married. And then he didn't get married, and then about 2 weeks later, I go on Facebook and my aunt posts pictures of him and his now wife married.
See, all right. How can I say this? All right. How you say using your feelings earlier about the whole situations with all that, right? Now I get it. I'm not gonna try to say it, act hard, thuggish, none of that shit. I'm gonna keep it saying with you. I probably would have felt the same way, especially like you said, your boy that had the baby shower. Especially if we've been around each other throughout this year. You talking about you had a baby shower. Baby shower. People usually have baby showers within when the girl is pregnant between the 6 to 9 months. Within the time you seen me, you hung around me, you could have told me, yo, bro, listen, I'm about to have a baby. Even if you felt type way, like, yo, I'm about to have a baby, I'm not ready, I ain't want to have a kid, this and that, third. Let me know. Don't see me. I talked to you out of the blue, like, yo, what's going on? Yeah, I'm about to have a baby shower. So you wasn't gonna tell me if I hit you up? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it wasn't that, bro. It was pictures of the baby shower. That's when I hit him like, yo, so you having a baby?
And bro, honestly, people like that, that's how you treat on somebody. When you seen that, the question that you asked, like, oh damn, you had a baby shower, you ain't telling me? No, I don't like you ain't talking about it. Damn, you had a baby shower? That's what's up. Honestly, that probably been our last conversation.
Oh no, trust me, that was our last conversation.
Because
his last conversation was him pretty much. Our last conversation was him pretty much writing me like a paragraph as to the reasons as to why that I didn't even respond back.
Yeah, bro. Let me say, like I said earlier a little while ago, I hold my friends up to a pair.
Exactly.
All my friends is like damn near all my friends. Damn near is like fam to me. I got years in with people I call friends. I don't call people I just met my friends. No disrespect to people I just met within a year, whatever the case may be. To be a real friend to me, that shit takes time and build. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of shit that with me that I probably went through with people that's so called friends that still burns me to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about people I was friends with when I was like 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, that's why I have the gift and the curse of my memory bank. I can remember this and I can remember that. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift and the curse. I love it, but I don't love it. I remember a lot of shit like it's happened yesterday, and there's a lot of shit I do not want to remember happening yesterday, especially come fuck their friendships. I had friends that let me when we was younger, that let me get jumped, all that type of shit. I got friends that put me in situations where we was younger that I didn't want to be in. But at the end of the day, it's like shit like that. It's like you do something like that. And you know the funny thing about it, no lie, that right there didn't bother me. But let me have seen one of my homies, bros of mine, had a baby shot. That probably didn't bother me much more than anything else. Cause it's like, damn, we've been through some shit together, and you ain't tell me. Like people understand that shit. Like people don't hold friend, especially these days and age. People don't hold friendships high no more like they used to. Okay, everybody's bro, sis, yo, bro, yo, no, yo, blood, yo, cousin. None of that. Nobody value that shit no more. Anybody I call a friend, I talk to this day. Anybody. I'm talking about from 1993 to now. And it's like it's crazy. Like even if it's like, yo, let me find out one of them do something, a baby shower. If I don't know nothing about, I'm gonna feel the type of way. I'm not gonna lie. When I found out my kid's mom was pregnant with my son, it took me a minute to tell people I'm having a baby because that shit didn't register until she was like 5, 6 months. Then I was like, yo, I'm having a kid. I'm having a kid. Yo, what the fuck? The and the third. So you have a right to feel how you feel, bro. And like Marty says, fuck them. I'm not even gonna say fuck them. I'm not even gonna say that. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not even gonna say fuck them. Fuck them is like so, you know, it's more harsh. I'll just say like this, bro. You know how to handle it from now on.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to handle them. Not even say fuck them. Not even say fuck that person. Fuck this person. It's just on some eye bet and keep it pushing. Old me would have told you fuck them. They ain't got to worry about them. They ain't your real friend. I'm not gonna do it. Listen, keep it pushing. You already know what it is now. Plain and simple. And if nobody respects your views on how you feel to the situation, and they just play it as a brush off, then you definitely know what's up.
Yeah, KD said these days, what isn't baby showers? The smaller, the bigger it is, the more it costs. Most don't want to say they can't afford to invite anyone, and I respect that. If you sit there and it's like, yo, I'm having a baby, but I'm having a shower with a couple of close people, but I can't afford to invite everyone. I'd have been like, all right, cool. Like, I respect that a lot more than me finding out on like if you're supposed to be my man's, me finding out monumental. I think this is what burns me to the core the most. If you're supposed to be my man's or someone that I consider a friend or consider a bro, and I'm finding out your most monumental moments are on social media, I'm finding out through your stories, then yeah, then I feel some type of way behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like give me the respect to like, yo, I'm letting you know, like I can get married, or I'm letting you know, yo, I'm having a baby shower, or I'm having a baby. And then I go on social media and it just happens to see it. And then when I hit you up about it, then it's like 101 excuses. I don't want to hear it. The older I'm in, the more annoyed I'm starting to get with people, that I'm starting to appreciate those that's in my inner circle the most. And I'm okay with not having those that were once in it anymore.
Man, listen, man, bro. Like I said, man, like me and my bro, we always talk about certain things like that. Like my bros, we was growing up. Like all my bros, I'm talking about my bros on my block.
Mm-hmm.
They was doing other things. I wasn't going with them all the time. I didn't feel type of way about it. Now, if I wanted to go now, I seen it, I'd be like, yo, son, what's up with that? They know, yo, that's how y'all feel. Y'all left me this and that. I never felt type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't you can't always feel type of way about, about things. Shit happens. But monumental things like that, nah, you like let's say like for instance you get married, right? And you be on something like, yo, I'm having a wedding, Santa third. yo, I got my groomsmen already. I don't want you to feel the same way. I'm not gonna feel the same way as long as I'm there. It's just that's it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because you know you have people that be really feel type way when they not my person's best man. For what? As long as you there and at the wedding, you know what I'm saying? Being there is just a big thing. Why? Because when it comes to weddings is for family and close friends. Yes, with my just said people don't cherish friendships anymore. They don't. Like right now, I get mad. I get mad at any one of my homies right now. Any one of y'all. I'm not gonna say fuck y'all. Not told y'all no more. You gotta really do something to me to be honest. Like yo, I can't fuck with you no more.
Monumental shit like that it makes me be like I can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah, yeah. Like it takes a whole lot for me to be on somebody. I can't jack it. Nope, I'm not doing it. For what?
It has to be monumental things, or it has to be things that I may have checked you on that you keep irritating me with. That I just be like, you know what, you got it.
But it's crazy because my thing is that one here's the thing about it. That's true.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like my thing is this: even with me, I know I'm not always right. So any one of y'all to check me like, yo, bro, you're not right. This, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, cool. But if I'm a repeat offender, that means I'm not respecting y'all words. That means I'm just not taking y'all. So I'm brush y'all off. Just like y'all might not always be right no more. I'm not gonna say what the fuck y'all doing. I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? That's what the friends and everything is for. But people don't take that shit serious.
Yeah,
people don't value my bad. People don't value the friendships like they supposed to.
Yeah, KD. I mean, and that's a whole different story though. Then imagine finding out on the internet a female you dated. That's a different story. Like
I'm driving to the next state and I'm getting.
Now you ended up like the dude, right? Now you like the dude of the show, right?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I found out what happened. That happened one time. Some chick I was dating, and I kind of found out she was pregnant. But it was after the fact. Like no lies. Like a month later.
How did you feel?
I'm not gonna lie. My reaction is like, "Oh, this fucking bitch." But we wasn't together. We just messing around. So you know, I was like, "Oh, this fucking bitch, word." But it was just like, whatever. Ha ha ha. It's fucked up. What happened after, like, you know, if things ain't going to plan like she thought it was. But come to find out, I was the side guy.
Oh, you didn't know at the time?
No, I didn't. Because she lied. Oh, no, I ain't got a man. This, that, you know how that go. And come to find out, I was the side guy. You know, because once
okay, so let me ask you, quick question. So when you found out she was pregnant, do you think it was yours?
Yes. I did. Because I'm not gonna lie, for a side guy, we spend a lot of time with each other. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how. When I found that, I was like, because people, people fuck up, they put years in pictures like, oh, we've been together for such a. You start doing the calculate, wait, boom, 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 boom. It's like, really? So you wasn't. All right, cool, whatever. It's like whatever.
All right, so I mean, enough of my ranting about my situation. We got 10 minutes left, so now I want to touch on something too about friendship because I know we discussed this before, but I don't think it probably has to give us some more time. But we're gonna talk about it real quick. So let's just talk about this whole situation about this girl that got killed in Mexico by her so-called friends that, let's be clear, really weren't her friends, and then tried to come back home and think that they weren't going to get caught behind this.
Yeah, bro. You know, people been posting about that, and I'm gonna tell you why I hate social media. You motherfuckers make a lot of shit trends, and I'm just gonna talk real frank about this. Let me move up real quick. You motherfuckers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter make everything a trend. What I mean by that, it means like, yo, listen. All of a sudden now, when that shit happened to Shorty, rest in peace to her. All of a sudden now, y'all can't trust fake friends. Y'all circle is smaller. Y'all can't go nowhere with anybody else, or that's why you got the certain amount of friends. First of all, y'all are lying. Let's get that shit straight. Because if that shit wasn't mentioned to happen to Shorty, none of y'all won't be saying this. Y'all will still be around them same chicks. Y'all talking about it's so fake, so, you know, BS, they hate it, whatever the case may be, but y'all still chill with them. And I see that shit all the time. But let's be very real about something. Especially growing up in, let's we say, the ghetto, the hood. We see that all the time. Friends get killed over dice games. Friends get killed over jealousy, women, money, or just cuz. This is not nothing new. What happened is it just became a main thing because people on social media, and I give social media credit, they spread the news article around the world. That's the only reason this shit got media cover, because nobody was spreading this shit around the world about what happened to this girl, about the so quote unquote mystery of what happened to her. That should have been swept under the rug, like everything else that happens when friend kills friends. So when I seen it, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But I also back in my mind, I was like, yo, this shit happens all the time. This shit happens every day. Think about all the gang violences. You think these people that have been in gangs don't know these other kids that they killing? Come on. All the little motherfuckers that be shooting other people over basketball games, you think they'll play ball every day? You play ball to everybody, so every day you gonna know their name, you gonna know where they from. Also, one false argument now you gotta shoot, you gotta kill them. Come on, I mean, this is the reality we live in. It's like I said, it's sad what happened to her. It's fucked up that they left this girl in a whole nother country. It's fucked up. And they try to lie to her mom, this and that third. First of all, it's no way. This is not back. Imagine back in the day. Imagine we had social media back in from the 80s to now. You know how many unsolved murders we have of people killing their friends? What happened already?
Yeah.
Right now, we live in a camera. You can't do shit. Nothing at all.
Because that whole girl's ass whooping was caught on camera and got leaked by one of their friends because she quote unquote felt guilty.
It got leaked, but you got one of the guys in there tomorrow. Yo, fight back! Come on, fight back! Fight back! First of all, I don't want to fight neither one of my friends.
First of all, we're on a trip. Why are we fighting? That's not what the trip is for.
First of all, if I pay money to go to first of all, that requires a passport, some money. Cancun ain't cheap. No, they was in Cabo. Cabo ain't cheap. So let me say something to y'all. There's no way in hell I'm gonna spend some money just to fight with y'all. If we gonna have a fight out there, first of all, if we gonna have an argument out there, cool. Whatever, Katie's stupid. If we gonna have an argument out there, whatever, we gonna blow it over. I'll see you later. Let's get some drinks. We gonna get some drinks. It's gonna be whatever. But if we get in a fight with some other groups out there, that's vacation, baby. That's just totally different.
You should never be on a vacation fighting your own friends you went on a trip.
Yeah, listen, man. Couples advice. Fight another couple on date night, man. That's it.
So stupid.
But yeah, like that shit is crazy. I mean, like I said, man, this shit been happening throughout the times, on and off, man. You'd be surprised. Talk to some of your grandparents. They probably tell you, yeah, I remember I had this friend named such and such. He killed my friend back in the day because, they just had a fight, had an argument. Think about all the insults that happen throughout the times. Motherfuckers calling each other jobs, turkeys, coons, all other shit, especially in our neighborhood.
Bro, it's just mind-boggling. You go on this trip and you come back and you go right to the parents' house and be like, yo, she died of alcohol poisoning. We left her out there.
Bro, let me say something to you. For all the shit that goes on in this world, I'm keeping always stacked with you. It's not even bothering me no more when I see murder, death no more. When I read the news every day and that's what I see. You know, it's crazy when it's starting to get disturbing to me. And and that's not my lifestyle. People starting to target these gays now again. What's up? Look at that nightclub shooting.
And supposedly the one who shot up that nightclub, his uncle is a Republican, like a legislative like Republican or some shit like that, and he was already arrested for something prior before.
Bro, this is United States. When they say the land of the free, everything's not free, but certain lifestyles you get free to be whatever you want to be. This is not Africa when they kill you to be gay. This is not Jamaica when they kill you to be gay. This is not the Indian, Europes and all this shit. Some parts of Europe, some world Europes is just whatever. You be what you want out here. What the fuck kind of timeline we living in that we're balling these people?
This is what I think offends people, not us, because we don't really care. But when you see situations like gay people, LGBTQ people getting certain rights, right? Or certain things are put upon them that give them a little bit more freedom, right?
Yeah.
Because this is what you see on social media. People who are okay with being a man and then change into a woman, and guys and girls who are gay and all of this, and their parades and all of this and all of that. And to us, we look at it like, okay, they have their day, they have their time, they're getting this, they're getting that. And to those people who shot up the nightclub, and I'm not saying it's his thought process, but while we sit here and be like, oh, well, that's on them, we don't care, he could be sitting there like, they're getting more stuff than what we're getting. Like, this is not right. I need to do something about it.
Bro, listen, I have no problems with, people of the alphabet community. I'm not saying they whole shit. I call them alphabet community, as you know that. I have no problem with them. So I have family members that's gay, aunts, cousins, probably uncles. They act like it, so I'm gonna say yeah. Even friends, whatever. I don't care. They lifestyle is their lifestyle. They have their own little community where they handle their lifestyle. The ones that the ones that's in power, that do all the extra shit, that's the ones I'll be on somebody, yo, come on, you're doing too much. But then again, like I discussed earlier in our early shows, where this is their time, this is their time of power. Because when they didn't have the time of power, look at the shit they was going through. Mm-hmm. You had them killing themselves. You had them being picked and bullied to the point they like, yo, they want to kill harm somebody else. Like, it's like, yo, all right, now we at a point in time like, yo, listen, straight, gay, bisexual, whatever the case may be, that's who you are. That's what it is. They got gay clubs. What the fuck you doing by a gay club anyway? Shoot their club up. Look what happened downtown over the weekend. Somebody was throwing bricks and shit through one of the gay clubs downtown in their windows. For what? What you doing? They not balling you. They in there getting their go-go on. So what you balling them for? They not balling you. I'm not gonna lie. It took me to about in 2005. I got comfortable being around gay people because I was working around them, and I realized that they cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it was like, oh wow, what the hell? Because we had the wrong mind frame. It took me to being around them, so I'm like, hey, you motherfuckers is cool. Yo, y'all hilarious too. I never once thought about I don't fuck with them. I'll put hands on one of them if they try to touch me. Nah, not even. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you do have some ones out there that just be too upfront with it, that will get their head bashed in. That's true. But once again, it don't cause you to go shoot up their place of enjoyment. With one of the gay people go shoot up all the nightclubs that we and shit got out here.
I'll be honest with you, that shit happens. They'll be so quick to try to get rid of them. Like, that is true too.
Very true.
That is true.
Straight men definitely do get intimidated by them, and I'm like, yeah, you see, bisexual dudes is different, yeah, because listen, once you touch a guy, ain't no such thing as bisexual, bro. You don't cross over to the other side of the sidewalk. You didn't cross over. There's no such thing as bisexual. Just like, plain and simple, like, well, women is different. I can't explain the women anatomy of being a bisexual.
Nah, see, but this is where the bisexual comes in. You can't, because in these days and age, you can't sit here and be like, if he touches a guy, that means he's all the way gay, but he still likes women. So
let me say something to you. If any man could do two things, give plug out to a man or take plug to a man, bro, you was no such thing as bisexual, brother. You are officially crossed over. Your name ain't James, it is Janice. That's it.
But you can't even say that.
Why can't I?
You can't say that, because if he still likes women, then he's bisexual.
How the fuck?
You could, the same way you could sit here and be like, yo, how can a woman like a man and a woman? I can find that acceptable, but I can't find acceptable how a man likes a man and likes a woman.
Bro, I'll be big chance. I don't care for women that's bisexual either. Like, before it was like, oh my god, super fantasy. Oh wow. I got older. I don't give a fuck about that. If that's your preference, that's your preference. Like, it is what it is. I don't care for it. Like, you know why? Because that's not, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just not that's not me. Mm-hmm. I'm 100% straight. Mm-hmm. So if you're bisexual, you're bisexual. I don't care for it. My thing is like, yo, we in so much diseased world nowadays. That's why I really was like, all that shit. I was so excited. Oh my god, it's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But I don't knock it. Like, it is what it is. I just know I can't take it. And I'm sorry, it's all my, our alphabet viewers out there. No, this is not me bashing y'all. Nothing like that. Let's get that straight, because that's not it. I'm just saying, if a man can take penis or give penis out, That's just my view. You're gay. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not saying I'm bashing. No, I'm just saying that's the preference you on. Because I don't want nobody to hit the network up like, yo, I don't like what he said. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna speak my mind. This is my mind frame. This is not me talking just because the network. No, this is me. So don't see me in the street try to throw something at me. So, oh, you gay basher? I'm not bashing gays. I got a couple of cousins that's gay. I don't disrespect them at all. And usually my cousins is the ones I be disrespecting, but I don't disrespect them at all. I'll just feel like I'll disrespect a straight man before I disrespect a gay or bisexual man. And that's real shit.
That's true.
And that's real shit.
I've seen you do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've seen you do it.
Listen, man, gay and bisexual men are gangsters, B. They are gangsters. You could take them. You could take some motherfucking You could take some weed. You a gangster.
Stupid, yo. Oh my god. Yo.
If you can sit there and be on some like, yeah, take that, and you are, gee. First of all, you let another man would touch you with rough hand, like, yo, listen. That's why, you know what I'm saying. That's why I like having games. I can have these jokes with them, they won't get offended. Because you know why? Most of them correct me like, nah, it's not like that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't mind. Like, shout out to all the gay people I know. Like, y'all taught me a lot.
The outside from the outside looking in will look like you're being offensive, but
no, I'm not. Because
at
the end of the day, like that'll be offensive to all my gay acquaintances that I know. My cousin, like I said, plus I'm talking about colleagues, family, and all that shit. Nah, I'm not. I will never be offensive to them. I never disrespected them. They told me they was gay. I told them like, yo, that's your life. Live it. Make sure you do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide your truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, I always feel that same way too. Like, yo, be who you are. Don't hide who you are for nobody.
That's why I hate bisexual men. That's why that's why I can't stand bisexual men, because they're the ones that hide who they really are. A gay man will be himself. A gay woman will be herself. A bisexual won't be herself. But a bisexual man will hide who he is because he's not comfortable in the skin he walks in.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you have heard a man say, "Yeah, I'm bisexual,"
rarely.
Exactly.
Rarely.
Because in fact, those the ones that be getting exposed and they'll fight to the death. Nah, she's lying. They lying. But being that you got caught.
Mm-hmm. And let's say the last comment for the night before we close out. Marty says, speaking from my experience working at the Department of Health STI agency, yeah, most patients with STIs are straight men because they out here poking everything with a hole.
Facts. Listen, everybody has been with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Do we know that person is clean? We don't know. But I mean, if we all grown here, I expect everybody to be going to get them checkups every 3. Especially if you got different partners. If you out here with different partners, your ass should be in that doctor all the time getting yourself checked up. And then I'm not talking about every week and all that shit. Let's be realistic, because shit won't pop into your system like that. Was it 3 months? 3 months, your ass should be in that doctor if you have multiple partners. If you've got one partner, your ass should still be in that doctor every 3 to 6 months. Why? Because simple fact, you don't know what can happen. A chick's what's that? A chick thing could get thrown off. You never know. You might catch a disease. You might know, but neither one of y'all probably cheated. But you never know. Bacteria might build up in your system. Food brings bacteria to your lower areas. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, you spitting facts tonight.
I'm speaking truth. A lot of people don't say certain foods bring bacteria to your parts. Nobody knows that shit. But the first thing they think is, oh shit, she burnt me. This, that, third, I'm gonna kill this, that, and third. No. You maybe ate something that your body ain't, wasn't agreeing with. And it went there. She maybe ate something that her body ain't agreeing with, and y'all still did what it did. People are not educated enough to have these type of conversations. Why? Because the first thing they do, yo, she fucking burnt me. She gave me this. She gave me that. Yo, listen, nah. That's crazy. Yep. Drinking certain shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Drinking certain shit. It happens like that. And a lot of people do not understand this type of shit, man. Like, yo, y'all have to really educate yourself before y'all go off the hinges, and be out here do certain shit. First of all, your body, you're going to know the changes in your body. A lot of motherfuckers disregard the changes in their body. Straight like that.
You
Like,
you educated the masses tonight, man.
listen, bro. Yo,
See?
that and the crazy part is, you see me before the show. I was dead
Yeah, I
tired.
know.
You know, like it's just that I like talking to the people, man. Like at the end of the day, I can't have these conversations with everybody all the time. So it's like you have these conversations with y'all.
True. Is there anything you want to say before we close out?
Nope. Screw y'all.
All right, yo. Before we sign out, make sure y'all tune in this Thursday on the Evening Rush Network. It's having a Thanksgiving mix from 10 to 10. There you go. Different DJs. Yeah, different DJs will be on the mixes for 12 hours straight. So make sure y'all tune in. Y'all in the kitchen cooking, getting that good old Thanksgiving dinner ready. Make sure y'all tune into the Evening Rush Network app. Y'all listen to that. Go ahead.
I do got one more. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, my brother. Yes. For everything we spoke about today, stop the gate, and the alphabet bashing with these people, leave them alone. Even with y'all people, sometimes y'all be discriminating. Leave us alone. Also, learn your friends. Learn your friends. That's one of the main things we spoke about today. Learn your friends. Because simple fact is, if your friend feels like you can always feel when somebody feels type of way told you. Learn your intuition. Sometimes your intuition really be telling you the truth. Learn that shit. So don't be going away with anybody. Listen, if somebody got a bad vibe about them, don't do it. Don't go to the store with them around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So learn your people, Joe. And I'm quite sure, they was young. So I'm quite sure in their mind, they really didn't learn. They really didn't know each other. They probably ain't got that much years between each other. They probably just thought, trip, let's go, we out.
Mm-hmm.
So, rest in peace to baby girl, rest in peace to everybody out there that's been killed by their friends over stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, listen, value your friendships. Mm-hmm. Conversations goes a long way. If you can't have a conversation with that person, you're not really friends, and leave it just like that. That's it.
And I couldn't have said it any better than that. So with that being said, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you guys next week.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, same here. Absolutely.
If your food is nasty, don't post it. I don't want to see it. Don't do it. Everybody can't cook. We gonna. And if I see cranberry sauce touching y'all macaroni and y'all yams, I definitely know y'all can't.
Oh, no raisins in a potato salad either. Please.
Definitely no raisins in a potato salad. If you go to somebody's house, do not bring no BJ sodas. All right. You know how long they's in that kitchen cooking? For you to bring some Dr. Dr. Root Cave and shit. Like, don't bring that shit.
Said Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, in fact, don't bring none of that shit. Or not even Sprite. What Dollar Tree got lightning? Don't bring no fucking lightning to my house. All right? Or Mountain Deluxe. Nah, I want Mountain Deluxe. Or Cola. You better bring Pepsi or some shit. Like, keep that shit off social media, all right? But enjoy your holidays. We see y'all next week. Holla.
Everybody enjoy.